Well, I'm very excited. We are so excited. Very, very excited to have Dayva here back for the possibly fourth time here with our safe space to tell us about what she does for a living. I have known her for, I think, over a year at this point, where I met her mother and got to know her. I've had chronic back issues for 20 or 30 years. I was having an episode. I got referred to Dayva. She has completely cured my back problems with what it is she does. It's magic. I've never even met her in person, which I forget about because I've only Zoomed with her and I've seen her face, her beautiful face, so many times, but I've never met her in person. And so what she does is magic as far as I'm concerned. And I know that it worked because a year later, I'm still pain free. My back never wakes me up in the middle of the night. It doesn't give me any trouble. And so the particular problems that I had were issues and trauma that happened, because I don't mind sharing, when I was a toddler. So, of course, it was stuff that I don't remember, but it would have been blocked in my body because your body remembers a trauma, an emotional trauma, for all these years. And then lo and behold, so I'm a firm believer in this, and I can't stop talking about her to everybody. I made her give me some business cards. Anyway, she's here tonight to talk to us about what she does and to talk about some new things that she's doing, because being a miracle worker in one way wasn't enough. She's got some other miracles that she can show us. And I think that's about all I'm going to say. I'm going to figure out how to highlight you because that's the part that I always forget. Oh, here we go. And there is Dayva. Yay.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Let me go ahead and get my presentation up. Okay, can you guys see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so my name is Dayva Ricci. I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner. My passion is helping people, pets, and objects release trapped energy and imbalances so they can feel lighter, freer, and more aligned. This is Dr. Bradley Nelson. He's a retired holistic chiropractor. He's the creator of the Emotion Code and Body Code. He's also the founder of Discover Healing and the author of the best-selling book, The Emotion Code. His work has trained thousands of practitioners all over the world, and I feel so grateful to be part of that community. I also had the opportunity to meet Dr. Bradley Nelson in person, and I'm just over the moon about that because he's completely changed my life. So I want to talk about the difference between the emotion code and the body code. So if you've ever been to one of my events before or have heard about the emotion code, I'm going to be doing the body code tonight. So the emotion code focuses on identifying and releasing trapped emotional energies. It helps free the body and mind from emotions that can create imbalances, stress, or blocks. It's a simple and powerful method, often the foundation of energy healing sessions. The body code expands on the emotion code, looking at 6 key areas of imbalance, which is energy, circular system, toxins, pathogens, misalignments, and lifestyle. It goes beyond releasing emotions to address underlying causes of physical, emotional, and energetic imbalances. It opens the door to deeper healing and transformation. I would like to talk about the conscious mind versus the subconscious mind. Okay. The conscious mind is only 10%. That's the tip of the iceberg above the water. So we only use 10% of our conscious mind. The other 90% is subconscious mind. That is the huge part of the iceberg hidden below the surface. Your subconscious mind never forgets. Every word you've read, every scent you've smelled, every face you've seen in a crowd, every bite you've eaten, every experience you've ever had has been logged by your subconscious mind. Old emotions and patterns live in the subconscious. Even if you don't remember them, they still affect how you feel and respond today. Energy healing speaks to the subconscious mind. That's how we find and release what's been hidden. Once I am connected to a client, I am communicating directly with their subconscious mind. There is no guessing. Here's the 7 keys to energy healing. These are the uh, techniques that I use when using the emotion code and body code. So key number 1 is permission. I need written or verbal permission to have a session with me. I will never work on someone because I think they need my help. Clients can give permission for their own child who's under 18 and they must be the legal guardian. You can also give permission for your pet and you must also be the legal guardian of your pet. Key number 2 is proxy. Once I have permission, I'm able to connect to the subconscious mind. I act as a proxy, asking questions, finding answers, and using my body to release on my client's behalf. Sessions can be done from anywhere. Distance doesn't matter. I'm in Tucson, Arizona. So here's key number 3, severity chart. The severity is 0 to 10, 10 being the most severe. The severity helps us measure where we started and it helps track progress. My goal is to bring the severity all the way down to 0 or as close as possible. Key number 4 is the body code app. It's a map to find what's blocking health and balance. I ask the subconscious mind questions, and the app helps us navigate through categories until we find the root cause of the imbalance. Here's the 6 main categories that I mentioned earlier: energy, circular system, toxin, pathogen, misalignment, and nutrition or lifestyle. The beauty of this system is that it keeps everything clear and structured while still letting the subconscious mind lead the process. Key number 5 is muscle testing. Muscle testing is a technique used to communicate with the subconscious mind. I use the ring in ring method. When my fingers lock up, it means yes. When they release, it means no. Key number 6, magnet. Magnets are pure energy. I swipe over my governing meridian, either going like this, or you can go back like this. The magnet's energy is stronger than the trapped imbalance and it allows the release. Key number 7 is hydration. Water is essential fuel for muscle testing. Clients also need to hydrate to help flush out released imbalances. And it also helps with processing symptoms. So if you volunteer today and receive a session, please drink lots of water for the next few days to help with processing. So one of Dr. Bradley's famous quotes is that anything can cause anything. The subconscious mind reveals surprising connections that sometimes doesn't make sense. Trust what arises, stay open-minded and curious. Anything that comes up is part of the healing your body is ready for. Thank you for listening. Today you'll see how powerful this work can be. And here's what I need for if you're considering volunteering today. To share one issue you'd like help with, rate the severity from 0 to 10, your perspective. I will also ask your subconscious mind for the severity. Please provide your age. That helps me locate a timeline. Please have your video camera on. Sit back, relax, and allow me to connect on your behalf. Okay. All right. And does anybody want to volunteer? Or does anybody have any questions before volunteers? Okay.
I want to go ahead and ask some questions that I don't mind if they're recorded, and then we'll stop the recording for other people. Okay, so I have a vague recollection. I read the emotion code, and I understand that because I read that book. And so, if you were going to just real down and dirty, tell us the difference between the emotion code and the body code, and on what different types of things that we would treat, so that we would understand the difference. Is that a dumb question? Could I ask that question?
No. You can ask it. Let me share my screen because I'm going to be, as I'm working on people, I'm going to be showing the body code app on the screen. So you guys are going to be able to see in real time. So,
Okay.
say for instance, the emotion code is only working with the energy, the emotional energy. So trapped emotions, heart wall, trapped emotions, and something that's called compound emotions, which is a few, like so 2 to 3 emotions, that make one unique frequency. And then let's see other things. There can be post-traumatic, like physical trauma, physical emotional shock. Let's see here. More on the energy. You could have allergies to certain things, like an allergy to a certain idea. You could be broadcasting certain messages, like the will to do something, the no will to, a broadcast message. You could have a memory field, which is like a dark rain cloud that has been following you around. Let's see. Let's go to the home. You could have misalignments, and there's these 6 main categories. Like you could have a misalignment in your urinary system, your skeletal system, digestive system. Let me see. And toxins. Here's a list or a view of the toxins. There's just so much in the body code app. So it just doesn't focus on just releasing emotional energy. It's amazing.
It's all the things, everything's. Okay, so another question that I have then is, I know with the emotion code, you could release energies from, I'm going to say, for past generations, and that's not the right word. Is the same thing true with the body code? It's trapped, whatever it is, from generations previous to us?
Oh yes, like that you inherit from your
Yes.
ancestors.
Yes.
Yep, inherited trapped emotions right here. And it'll tell you a little bit. Some inherited energies go back many generations. Some have been colored. Some may have colored your personality in an undesirable way, or may have caused you to have significant emotional and physical issues.